If you check the record 6 months ago, I made it clear that you have people like Manchin, Cinema to a lesser degree, who are intentionally sabotaging the president's agenda, what the American people want, what a majority of us in the Democratic caucus want. Nothing new about this.
Now, Martha Raddatz did not push back on Bernie's claim that the American people want the Biden agenda, despite his poll numbers being so low. And joining me now is the host of Wise Guys right here on Newsmax, John Tabacco. John, good to see you tonight. So first off, your top line thoughts on the left's relentless fight to spend even more money, and Bernie saying that's popular with the American people.
Logan, it's insane. And aside from hosting Wise Guys on Newsmax is one of my favorite things. I spent 30 years on Wall Street, so I know a little bit about economics other than just talking about it on TV. And I've been saying this for over a year. We printed about 25% of all the money in circulation in the last 18 months. So that's made basically the dollar in your pocket worth 75 cents. But no one realizes it because it still has a 1 on it. But the prices reflect much differently. And when we go out in the streets, me and Kara, my partners on Wise Guys, and we talk to regular folks about what's going on in their life, and I say, hey, inflation's at 9.5%. How are you feeling? They go, what are you talking about, 9%? You know, beef is up 16%. Eggs are up 12%. Pasta, which we love on Wise Guys, up 10%. And electric, and even right now it's not hitting that hard because it's the summer and it's sweltering, but home gas that heats your house up 22%. So people are not even believing this 9% number. And no matter what the Biden administration wants to tell you, no matter how many times Bernie Sanders wants to wave his hands, most of this is simple economics. Too many dollars chasing too few products. It's like economics 101 from 9th grade.
Now, while most of us are struggling a lot more than normal, some aren't. That includes Nancy Pelosi and her husband, Paul Pelosi. Quite the savant when it comes to trading stocks. His most recent pick, a purchase of up to $5 million in stocks for a semiconductor company, turned out to be timed quite perfectly. Now, the stock was added to his investments before a Senate vote that could boost the U.S. chip manufacturing industry by using our money. So this is not the first time this has happened. And Pelosi spokesman Drew Hamill responded with the weakest statement imaginable. Quote, the speaker does not own any stocks. As you can see from the required disclosures with which the speaker fully cooperates, these transactions are marked SP for spouse. The speaker has no prior knowledge or subsequent involvement in any transactions, rather. So Nancy Pelosi, no idea what her husband of about 60 years is up to. Also, she got mad when the media asked this question at a press conference, put the mic down. John, what are your thoughts on this? She's playing by a different rule.
Yeah. And look, the only thing she could do is drop the mic and run, because in most of the brokerage firms in this country, I would say all the brokerage firms in this country, you have to report your trades, and you also have to report your spouse's trades. So Paul Pelosi, he's not some modern day Warren Buffett or John Paul Getty or something like that. He sleeps in the same bed with the woman who controls all the hearings and gets all the information. And Dylan, over my quarter century plus on Wall Street, I've seen a lot of guys with vowels at the end of their name get thrown in the hoosegow for things called insider trading and things called front running. So even if it's not insider trading, if you know something is about to happen and you trade in advance of it, that's called front running. So Nancy Pelosi and Paul, if they still do pillow talk, I'm sure she's telling him, hey, we're going to vote on electric vehicles. And all of a sudden he goes and buys a boatload of options. Hey, we're going to do some stuff with Facebook and the social media companies. And sure enough, he's out there. Now the chip makers, and sure enough, he's out there. I mean, you know, it's no coincidence. He actually beat the best hedge funds on the street by 17% last year. So I don't know why he's not managing money for the administration. Or maybe, you know, Nancy Pelosi and all the people in Congress should have a little tougher rules on them that, you know, it goes back to like the mask. We can't just keep going with the rules for thee, but not for me. And she's really enriching herself through her husband's trading.
And John, you mentioned your show here on Newsmax, Wise Guys. What can we expect on tonight's episode?
Well, this week we're lucky enough to have the founder of the Guardian Angels, Curtis Sliwa, and we're seeing more and more, Logan, when we're out in the streets, that people are talking about, hey, I'm getting scared. I want to get a gun. I got a knife under my bed. And more people are kind of looking at self-defense. And we'll talk to Curtis because he's a great, he's like the Guardian Angels are street fighters, and they go out there. And one of the things we're talking about this week is a bodega owner in New York defends himself. He stabs a guy, spends 18 days in jail. He's charged with murder. A guy in Indiana sees a shooter, kills 3 people, pulls out a legal weapon and kills him. The left is vilifying him. Why does the left hate people who stand up for self-defense, which is like a simple American principle? We get into it and we break it down wise guy style.
All right, John Tabacco, thank you very much. John is the host of Wise Guys right here on Newsmax. Catch it tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern.